Hi, and I am back today to do it's going to be a quick live, YouTube live, a quick YouTube live. And I just want to begin my live with my introduction as always as to I am the one and only Atavia GoldStar as my verbal verification. And now for my verbal copyright. Everything that I am saying in this YouTube live are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now for the reason why I opened up my YouTube live for today. G.O.D. Love Inspires. G.O.D. Love Inspires. And if you all have been on my live before, my YouTube live before, I don't like the sound of that. If you all have came and opened up to my YouTube house where I am live, then you all should probably know that I have been speaking a lot about we need to promote ourselves more. We need to promote what it is that we're doing more. We need to speak to people more about what it is that we're doing as far as our business, as far as anything that we have created, any work that we are putting out here, whether we are a writer, an actress, and model, a dancer, or whether we produce, or whether we're a filmmaker. If your work has no notoriety to it yet, or you have not yet been recognized by what you're doing, and you're still climbing, you're pretty much have your work out here, but you're putting yourself out here and you're working really hard at what it is that you're doing, whether you have created some type of what they call product or whatever it is that you're doing. I have been speaking to coming to my live and speaking a lot about promoting ourselves, going out, speaking to people about what we're doing and promoting ourselves. And a lot of time in the business that we're doing, we have to make time to do that. We have to make time to go out and be able to speak to people about what we're doing, because besides just doing the things that we're doing as far as whatever we might be doing in entertainment, whatever business dreams that we have, or entertainment dreams, or whatever dream that you have that you've been working on and that you want to put out there more, besides that, we have to make time to do that. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much from my heart to yours. Thank you so much. And we have to make time to do that. I mean, along with the busy schedule that we have at home, that we're taking care of our homes and keeping home together, keeping home organized, and then working a regular job for those of us that have regular jobs or jobs that we have, because without the jobs or income, how are we going to pay our bills, right? But in here, we still have something that we want to do, that we're working on, something that we just can't let go of, something that is in here that is so passionate, that we love so much, that we have something that we wrote a long time ago, and we've never finished. And we said, you know what? I want to finish my book. I want to finish my book, but the reason why I could not finish my book, and I'm just speaking in general, maybe this is something someone is going through, but the reason why I haven't finished my book is because, yes, I do have a family that I have to take care of, and I do have a job that I go to every day from 9 to 5, or maybe it's the morning shift, or the evening shift, or the overnight shift that you have, and you're just extremely tired when you're done. And you just, just time time goes on and it goes on, and you just never get back around to it. But it's still right here. And it's not too late. You could just pick a certain time of day and say, I'm going to give this time to something that I really want to do, that I love to do. I remember back in the day when I was passionate about writing. I was passionate about dancing. I was passionate about producing something, creating something, or putting something out that I created that I love to do. You can work on it like certain hours a day. And you just will be surprised how much of joy that it brings you to work on something that thought is no longer there, that you're saying, oh, I've always wanted to do that. Well, I've always wanted to do that. That when you see someone else doing it, you'd be like, oh, I remember a time when I really wanted to do that. I really did. I really did want to be an artist. I really did want to play basketball. It's not too late to play basketball. If you want to play basketball, go get a ball, a basketball, and go shoot some hoop at a gym. If you've always wanted to play basketball, or maybe it's maybe something like you've always wanted to take a certain vacation. You want to take your dream vacation. You can start saving up for it and start planning out for it, maybe a year ahead of time if you want to do it. But just coming to my platform, just know that my voice, as I'm using my voice to promote positivity and whatever it is that we want to do as far as our dreams, that we've never got around to doing that. And so just know that when you come to my platform, that's all I have. I have nothing else. I have nothing else that I want to talk about. I just told somebody this yesterday. I said, I have nothing else that I want to do with my spare time except for me. And for me is God. For me is God. For me is God. I'll say it again. I I know no other way. For I was raised that way as a little girl. If you're raised a certain way as a little bitty baby, as far as your mind can know that right from wrong, or you can understand what you're hearing, you don't know any other way. So again, I say, for me, it's God. So when I come to my platform and you see me, I don't have anything else to talk about. If it's not in meaning of this platform and what it is that I'm out here doing, that I've been doing for many of years. Many of years I've been doing, and I think it's very important that I speak to people about that so that they can know that this is not something that I just opened up and did like 2 years ago. As far as the YouTube channel, it is. But as far as me with the spreading the positivity and just like the kids, the Atavia show, kids dance television show that I'm inspired to do so much, that I love so much. Um, it's not like an overnight something. It's not something that I'm doing just to say, oh, cash out me some money right now, y'all. I want some cash out because I am motivating you and doing positivity. It's nothing like that. I am so passionate about positivity. So passionate because I believe that it just grew inside of me as me growing from my childhood up into who I am now, today, presently, right now, sitting here. I just believe that's where all of this comes from. And I've always loved entertainment. It is what it is. I'm just telling you who I am and how I became to doing what it is that I'm doing now. And also, with me just being so just loving the fact that I've always wanted to be an actress. I've always wanted to be into modeling, and you know, just the overall things of what they call entertainment. I've always wanted to do that, but I found myself going through challenging times at that time of wanting to do that and not really having the resources. So what I did, I created my own. I created it into my own that I can inspire other young people, because that's what it started out with. It started out with young people so many years ago. And, you know, as me, you know, encouraging myself and loving what I'm doing and being so passionate about what I'm doing, I also wanted that for young people. And it just sort of grew to where it is today. And so now, for the reason why I opened up my live today is because I am working on an eighth album. I'm working on an eighth album, and there are positive messages because that is what all of the albums that are out on the music platforms are about. And I just love this album so much. I love it so much, and I love all of them. But I guess when I usually will write another one, I love it just a little bit more because it's new. And so, but I'm working on it. When I say working on it, meaning that I will be going into a studio to record it. And but right now, I do have one that's out through my distribution page. My distribution page, which is Reverb Nation. I have one that is out, and I'm going to rehearse it today. And it is called G.O.D. G.O.D. Love Inspires. And I just want to say that this album, which I do have a title for, but shh, shh. I'm not going to say the name of the title yet, but I do have a title for this album. And I'm thinking maybe by July, my birthday. That would be a good birthday present to have this album out by my birthday, which is next month. And I'm thinking the reason why I haven't rushed into the studio yet is because I am thinking if I want to add maybe two more tracks to it. And it's just like a couple of more. I'm thinking I might want to polish up and make sure that it is ready so that when I go into the studio, that I'm not leaving out nothing. Like the positive messages must go on. The positive messages must go on. So right now, if you all are here with me, thank you so much, for your time is very valuable, and you are highly appreciated for being here with me doing my live today. Now I'm going to cut on G.O.D. Love Inspires, and I'm so excited to be rehearsing this today. And I'm going to cut it on, and I have my, no, that's not it. Oh, okay, here it is right here. I have my paper from the writing that I did with it, and I'm going to rehearse it. So now I'm going to, let me see. Oh, I don't know why I did that, because I didn't need, oh, it's gone. It's gone from the front screen now. Okay. Dark, dark place, space, your life stepped into the darkness. If you stumbled upon these very words to give your life, your knowledge, and your power. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Okay, so I'm rehearsing this, right? And I love this positive message so much. And I'm going to tell you all an experience that I experienced when I finished it. It was almost like a little kid rehearsing for a talent show, something that the kid might have created on their own. I could not wait that when I got it and I recorded, I was like, oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. I said, everybody stay right there because I need you all to listen to this. And when I began to say the words, the tears was just coming out of my eyes, and I don't even know why the tears was coming out of my eyes. And all I kept saying is, I love this so much. So thank you to the producers for this beautiful, beautiful music. You all do not, I just have to tell you all so much how I appreciate you so much. And you know I tell you that through the emails that I love your music. I love it so much for it positive. It does something for me that is so positive that I am able to take that music and I hear it and I am able to put words to that music. Thank you so much. And so as I was telling you all, with this G.O.D. Love Inspires. Love inspires. Even the title itself just does something to me so much, so much. I'm getting a little something here, but I'm used to hearing it now, and I'm used to hearing it, so I'm not gonna get teary-eyed, teary-eyed, but it's just something about these words that I am just so beautiful, and that I am here today on my live, and I'm sharing it with you all. So the first of it goes, once upon a time, in a dark, dark place, space in your life, stepped into the darkness. That is how the beginning goes. So now I'm going to say it over music. That's not the beginning. Once upon a time, in a dark, dark place, space in your life, stepped into the darkness. So I'm going to say that again because, see, for me, it's not only the words, but how it is projecting out of my mouth that I am saying it as well as me believing in what I'm saying, that I'm projecting it to my audience, that my audience believes in this story, this message, positive message that I am speaking through music to you all. So I'm going to say that again. Once upon a time, in a dark, dark place, space in your life, stepped into the darkness. See, I like that. Because I wouldn't just say it like, once upon a time in a dark, dark place, space in your life, stepped into, see, no. See, there's no feeling into that. So the way that I say things over music, it matters. It matters for the way we speak and we say things, the tone and the way we say things. It matters. It matters so much. The way we say things, just think about how we say things to people matters. If someone asks you something and say, can you please hand me that piece of paper over there? Can you please hand me? Oh, if they say, can you excuse me, can you hand me that paper over there? Or they say, excuse me, can you please hand me that piece of paper over there? it matters on how we move when people speak and say things. So I just want to say the way that I speak and I say my positive messages, I want this music, this positive messages that I put over music to really move you in a way that you feel like this music should move you if it's needed for you. If it's needed for you, which is why I love the positive messages that I do for. They are meant to encourage you, to uplift you, to inspire you through your recovery, through your self-care, your self-love, to laugh more, dance more, or whatever it is that you need that will make you greater and better. And so I want to, again, so that's the beginning. Once upon a time, in a dark, dark space in your life, stepped into the darkness. Now, the next part is going to be until you stumbled upon these very words that give your life, your knowledge, and your power. Woo! I love it. Do you all mind if I say that again? Once upon a time, in a dark, dark space in your life, stepped into the darkness until you stumbled upon these very words that give your life, your knowledge, and your power. Okay, I'm going to put the music on. And thank you so much again for you all being here with me. Time to put the music on. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning again. But this time I'm going to go through a little further. Once upon a time, in a dark, dark space in your life, stepped into the darkness until you stumbled upon these very words to give your life, your knowledge, and your power. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Dreams, dreams and visions. Opportunity. G.O.D. love inspires. Purpose and passion. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Knowledge, knowledge is power. Opportunity. Only love inspires. Your heart desires. Worthy and value. Classy and fabulous. When those others will own. So, let me go right back to that. And let me see. Oh, it's not letting me? No, not that. Okay, I'm going to have to open it up. No copyright infringement here. That's not mine. And I don't want to be playing someone else's music. Love inspires. Your heart desires. Worthy and value. Classy and fabulous. When doors close, others will open. Just don't give dreams or visions. Dreams and visions. Opportunities. Love inspires. Purpose and passions. Dreams and visions. Opportunities. Love inspires. Your heart desires. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Everybody, let's rock. Come on, come on. Everybody, let's rock. Rock into the light. Dreams and visions. Opportunities. G.O.D. Love inspires. Purpose and passions. Dreams and visions. Opportunities. G.O.D. Love inspires. Your heart desires. Knowledge is power. Opportunities. Love inspires. Purpose and passions. Worthy and value. Classy and fabulous. Others will open. Just don't give up a good vision. Knowledge is power. Opportunities. Love inspires. Your heart desires. Worthy and valued. Classy and fabulous. Just don't give dreams or visions. G.O.D. Love inspires. God love inspires. So when I put, which is a non-studio version out, I couldn't wait. I said, my, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. It's a non-studio version. So when you hear me rehearsing in it, it's because I have further developed on how I want it to come out when I'm doing it at the studio. So this is like the non-studio version. But again, I want to say to you all so much, I really love this positive message so much. This positive message. I love all of my positive messages, but I love this one in particular because it made me shed some tears. It made me shed some tears. It really did. And it's just something about when I am saying these positive words, this one in particular, that it's still a little tear right up in here somewhere. Mm. See, I ain't gonna let these tears come out too much because I don't want my eyelashes to come off. Them tears make you, if you wear eyelashes, they make your eyelashes come off. And then you got to be trying to get them put back on your face again. Y'all see, if y'all can see you see my lashes, I ain't gonna let these eyelashes come off today. Not today. So, but I love these positive messages so much that I speak to you all about these positive messages. They are my babies, and I have several of them. You all, I have several of my babies out here on the music platform that I'm sharing my babies with you all. They're my babies. They came out of my heart. I put them down to this beautiful music for you all to stream my babies that I'm sharing with you all, to uplift you and inspire you and to encourage you to do better and greater for yourselves. That let the positive messages go on because there are plenty more that I want to put out, my babies. My babies, my flyers are my babies too. I already tell you all that all the time. These are my babies too. Anything that I put hard work into putting that hard work and creating this into, that it is growing, they are my babies. And I just want you all to know that I'm sharing them with you all. If you all want to know more about my babies and be encouraged and uplifted and inspired by my babies, you all can go to any most music platforms. Most music platforms. And if you all are on my channel, you will see that in some of the thumbnails where it will tell you where you can go and stream the music. Even right here on YouTube. The music is also here on YouTube. And I just want to again encourage you all that if you have anything you're doing to show it, I'm going to show you all this flyer. As I am being a positive example, I'm promoting. That if you all have anything that you're doing, show it on your platforms. Show it. Work on it. As a matter of fact, if you're working on that, that's content. That's content that you're working on something and you're able to speak to your subscribers about it, your audience about it, your viewers about it. You're speaking, you're using your voice to speak about what it is that you do. And I know y'all got something now. Y'all got something that y'all love to do. Show your stuff off. This is a flyer about streaming the positive messages that I write over music, that I pass out in public. This is the flyer. And so, again, while I am encouraging myself, I encourage you to do the same. If you have something, it gotta be something. Just sit and think and say, wow, it gotta be something out here that I once wanted to do something. Now, for me, the positive messages over the music didn't begin until 5 years ago. It began in 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And that wasn't something that I've always wanted to do. Now, the positivity is something that that's always been there throughout all of the projects that I do, as far as positivity and self-esteem. But the positivity over music begin because I wanted to be a speaker. I wanted to speak so much. There are videos out here of me saying that the new year is coming up and I'm going to be doing something else. I'm going to be speaking. I'm going to be speaking. And I tried that in front of some people one day. Just, just some people in my house. I wanted to speak. And I got up and I was like, it just couldn't come out because I wanted to be myself. I don't see, my thing is everything that I do is original. I don't want to be like others. I want to be my own self. Everything that I do, my own self. Like, like I won't want to be standing up and delivering a speech or saying a speech like someone else. I go far from that. Like, I don't want to do it. It's like them. I mean, it's only one person of one person, original person. There's only one person like that. And so when I tried to stand up and speak, I was stuck. And so I didn't do it. I said, I can't do it. And I did. I did. I'm being honest with you all. You all know I don't like using can't. But I did. I said I can't do it because it's not me. And so I know that I have a love for writing. I knew that I always had a love for writing. And I love music. Like, we all love music, right? We all love it. And so I said, you know what? I hear the music and I open my mouth. And that's how it came out. I opened my mouth because I want this so much. Like I wanted to hear, the positive words that's in here that I want to come out to encourage, uplift, and inspire you all. I wanted it to come out so much where you all can hear it. You all can hear it and stream it and go back to it if you want to. And I want to. I wanted this. And we all know when we want something, we're going to work on it. We're going to perfect it. We're going to develop it. We're going to brainstorm, research, do what we can do to create what it is that we're creating. And so this is where I'm at with this. And I don't plan on stopping it no time soon. I will be up there 100 years old, more. I will still be up there saying these positive messages to you all. I don't plan on stopping. I don't plan on giving up. It ain't going nowhere. That's what we got to say about things that we love to do. It ain't going nowhere. It's here. We can only get better at what it is that we're doing. We can only get greater and better at what it is that we're doing. So this is how much that I am passionate about what it is that I am doing, what the positive messages that are out on the music platforms. Now, since I have been doing this, I look up one day and I say, I'm speaking. And I didn't even force it to happen. And it's me. It's me now. You see, I've always wanted to be a speaker. I've always wanted to be one. And so now I am doing positive speaking today, which I'm thinking that this will take place tomorrow in the studio. And so we're growing with that also. And then that's positive speaking is without the music. It's without being here with this background here. And so, you all, I love uplifting and inspiring and encouraging you all to do greater and better for yourselves. I love that. Nothing about what I'm doing is going to change. like nothing, because this is me. If you look back in my history, and to me that is important. That is important, that people know your history and where does all of that come from. That is very important, because that history does matter. Like, where did it come from? How did you start it? How did you begin what you're doing? What make you do what you want to do? How long you've been doing what you've been doing? Okay, what else have you been doing? So that matters to me, and I share that with a lot of young people, that your history matters. Yes, it does. It does. It does. When you are going for anything in particular that you are out here and you're wanting to do out here, when you're in front of that person that you are trying to get that one thing that you want to get, they want to know about your history and what you've been doing and how long you've been doing it. They want to know that so much that what I'm doing, my history is out there. It's out there. Because, like, anybody anybody could just open their mouths and say what they're doing. And not saying that they're not. Not saying that they're not, but to know if someone is really passionate about something that they're doing, that they're really real and genuine about something that they're doing. And without it just being basically just about money. Okay. And of course, we all want to make huge amount of money, more money than we can carry. It's so heavy. We ain't got nowhere to put it. We got so much of it. Is there a place where we can put all of our money that we're making off of all of the creative work that we do? Is it somewhere where we can go? We all want that. But again, to me, in my opinion now, I believe that when you're really passionate about something, the money won't be there at first. The drive and the motivation and the willingness and determination will be there. That is how it begins and it starts off. Because you're so passionate about that you're doing. If you're a writer, a dancer, an actress, anything in the entertainment that you want to do, the money is not going to be there at first. But your passion and your drive and your motivation and your willingness and your determination should be there. It should be there, because that is on off. Okay, go away, go away, go away. Okay, that is what is going to keep you and motivate you into doing and continue doing what it is that you're doing. That's your motivation right there. That is your motivation, and that alone can esteem you. It can esteem you to make you want to do greater and better at what you're doing. When you're doing those rehearsals, or you're standing in those long lines for those auditions, and you're wanting to write that book and maybe get it through to a publisher, or you're wanting to do something greater and better for yourself, you working on it will alone esteem you. And with that, you all, I'm going to end. Nope, I don't like that. Take that word away from me. I don't want to end anything. I'm going to close it out with you all. Today, I'm going to close down my live, and I just want to say to you all, again, to encourage you all, that if you have something that you want to do, let's go get it. Let's go do it. Be esteemed to do it. And I want to say to you all, my YouTube language. You all see this flag here? Look at my baby. Just look. Let's shine a light on my baby. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Book me Atavia GoldStar. Subscribe. Follow me. So that you all may know when I am uploading another YouTube video, when I'm uploading more YouTube videos, and when I'm doing another live. And like, share, comment. Go and tell somebody about Y'all better go tell somebody about the Book Me Atavia GoldStar YouTube channel and just say, y'all, you know what? She ain't doing something over there but encouraging us and uplifting us and inspiring us to go out and do greater and better for ourselves. That's all she over there doing. She just uplifting. She said, and guess what, y'all? She said she ain't got nothing else to do that she's going to do on her platform but that. But that's it. So I will see you all in my next YouTube live, and have a safe and positive Saturday. Thank you so much.